Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved.
Shapes to shoot! What a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already.
Konate.
Van Dijk.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Eze.
Bernardo Silva.
It's Pedri.
Bernardo Silva.
And it's Pedri. And here's Haaland. That's an imaginative pass.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Wan-Bissaka can get it clear.
Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pedri. Gravenberg. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Rafael Leao.
Tries a shot!
Wan-Bissaka. He's in plenty of space here. Nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri. Gravenberg. And it's Pedri. Eze. Now it's Bellingham, and that could set him on his way.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Ederson claims comfortably.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Bellingham, driving forward.
And the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And again!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Sporting have their second corner now. He's there to hit it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nuno Mendes. Now Eder Militao. And it's Pedri. Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what has happened here? And that's been... Big chance! And that should get the job done. Gordon. Koundé makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Koundé. It's Bernardo Silva. Passing it. And he shoots! Bellingham. And it's Bernardo Silva. DiMarco. Chance, surely! De Jong. Now it's Gordon. And it's De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Short changes him with that pass. Nuno Mendes. Back into the middle. Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Mendes. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Eze! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Koundé. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's been slipped through. Bellingham. Oh, that is shot a goal! No mistake! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Sporting get the ball rolling in the second half. De Jong. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Nuno Mendes. Eder Militao. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Gravenberg. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, they could be caught. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's DiMarco. Quality ball. Pedri.
Oh, he goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Haaland! No, not the best of headers.
Substitutions taking place.
Sporting can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. You can't afford a repeat.
That is ended up in no man's land. Gravenberg. So we've reached the hour mark. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pedri, passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yildiz, and he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a foot.
There's the shot!
Has a look and plays it forward. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Koundé cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
He's having a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In towards the backs. He's got Tool. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game. Musiala with the short one.
Number 22.
And he lines up a cross.
Number 32.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
23. Jules Koundé coming on the field.
And he's being shifted off it.
Oh, super ball! Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Chance! Sporting get their 4th corner. They've played it short. Nice control. And a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Bellingham is on. Isaac! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Sporting really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And it's Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yildiz. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a key interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's managed to get free. He's looking wide. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Great ball, and he's Bernardo Silva! And it's Rice. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gravenberg. Oh, it's come loose. Aims beyond the defence. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's been cut out, well played. Eze. Now it's Gordon. Oh, he's burst through. Eder Militao with a fine tackle. So it is still 0-0. And it's Eze. Rice. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Rafael Leao. Yamal. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Rafael Leao. Yamal. Yamal receives it in. He gets big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Ederson. Nuno Mendes. It's Bernardo Silva. Looking to play him in, and he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nice looking ball. Rice, probing pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rice. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gravenberg. Bellingham. That's been slipped through. He's got away. Gravenberg.
He's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yamal.
Could move up a gear here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Tries to pass it through. Real chance here.
There's the shot! Brilliant from Leao! About as smooth as it gets.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please watch the
A
screen
half
if you have a
of
ticket.
massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chouameni, and it's Chouameni. Bellingham. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Out towards the flank. Gravenberg. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Eze. Sporting finding their passes.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to this.
Bullish header!
Branthwaite attempts a clearance. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react. Eder Militao. He's not got that quite right. Chouameni. Great vision. It's Bernardo Silva.
Gordon really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Wan-Bissaka. That's beautifully weighted. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be...
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in plenty of space here.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gordon, who's set up one goal so far. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, great header! He scores! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Substitution in progress.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decided.
And the shot!
And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for options for movement. Gravenberg. Dani Olmo. Musiala. Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is just caressing the ball. There's a sharp little ball here.
Shot a goal!
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Played into the box. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yildiz.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Musiala. Yildiz. And now the breakaway. Now it's Yildiz. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undid. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
He rises against the crossbar.
Van Dijk gets it clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. But they've got it again. Gravenberg.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played into the box. And he's there to belt it away.
And they're quick to get it back.
Pedri. Ball swung in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Greenwood.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And the through ball. De Jong.
He's got away.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Greenwood.
Played out wide.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Nuno Mendes
Climbs up big! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh no, what has happened here?
A corner it is then. Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gravenberg. Dembele.
He is just caressing the ball.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
It's Bernardo Silva.
30 minutes gone.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Eze. Eder Militao cuts it out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's De Jong. Bernardo Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Back when it goes. Tries, shapes to shoot! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Konate can get it clear. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? And he's had it nicked away. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Opts for safety. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Sporting can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was a...
Shot, surely! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. And that's been won straight back. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Third corner of the game.
Number 21, Rafael Leao.
Soboslai tries to clear.
42,
Sporting are looking to go forward now.
Danny Olmo. Substitution.
And that could set him on his way. Face to face with... There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. Back to within 1. Interesting. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shoots! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gabriel. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Dani Olmo knocks it into space. Pedri. Gravenberg. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pedri. And that's been drilled in. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. Musiala picks out big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Dembele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So now the difference is 3. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Musiala! Oh, brilliant save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So their 4th corner of the game. Tonali with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ederson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Pedri. Some good persistent defending here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this?
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Dembele. Dani Olmo. Thinks about the shot. And he whips it in. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Musiala is short.
Time.
Now the ball in. Tonali, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Gordon. And it's Tonali. Szoboszlai. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Five minutes to add. Now it's Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. Yildiz. That's a throw. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour.
Gia.